One watching, 41 seconds in. Pretty cool. What's up, guys? That's the neighbors walking by with a dog. Lost a viewer. It's probably because I'm shirtless. Damn it. Gained a viewer back. It's probably because I'm shirtless. It's fucking 89 degrees. I'm in the garage. It's not good. I've been off and on. I know that sometimes the YouTube indicators in the chat, 2 watching now, 1 minute, 27 seconds in. Lost a viewer. 1 minute, 32 seconds in, 1 viewer. Hold on, let me do this. Hold on. Maybe it's better if I just sweat. Perhaps it's better if I just sweat and wear a shirt for the show. I owe you guys that respect, right? It's just so damn hot. I'm not trying to make... By the way, I don't usually have hairy chest. I usually shave it. But I kind of have different priorities right now. But I want to get up to at least 5 to 10. Because I want to talk about what's going on. You know, Fox News is doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. It's like, okay, we get it. Paul Manafort. There's problems. I'm not going to, myself, you guys know how I feel about the president. I love the president. Manafort, bad choice. He obviously had some baggage. I don't know how he wasn't vetted a little bit better. That's a little squirrely, I suppose. But we have this hurricane of media going on, and it won't stop. It won't stop. It won't stop. You know why? Anything they get, Omarosa, this whole Omarosa thing, it's the 24, it's a product of the 24-hour news cycle. Now look, I'm not saying that there's nothing there. What's that old colloquial term? Where there's smoke, there's fire. Obviously some shit went down, but shit's been going down for hundreds, if not thousands of years. Angent has joined us. Denise has joined us. What's up, y'all? And yo-yo to Denise. She knows my yo. That's my intro. Yo! So there's all this garbage going on. No one's talking about the Clintons. I watched, I don't know if you guys follow what I follow, but I follow a brilliant independent journalist named Liz Crokin. Liz Crokin. And she did a video earlier that says that somebody came out, and she doesn't put out bullshit, by the way. You know, because if one gets into trouble with defamation of character and stuff like that, you're in really big, you know, problems. Let's just say that. But she came out with a video, or at least it was posted earlier today, talking about a young man that said, a young boy who is now a man, who says he was homosexually raped by Bill Clinton. Back in Arkansas. I'm not saying that. I've never heard about it. But what I do know is that Liz is a great reporter. I try to watch every show of hers I can. And 99% of the time, she's right. When I independently verify, you know, her research. So no media coverage of the fact that Well, I don't want to say that. No media coverage of the allegation that Bill Clinton raped a young boy back in Arkansas. But Trump's campaign manager and Omarosa are dominating the news cycle. What's going on here, folks? I just lost 2 viewers. What's going on here, folks? What is this crap? Can we at least get equal and fair treatment in terms of the media? And when I say we, I mean all of us. I don't just mean the United States, I mean the world. Can we have a little bit of fairness? Fuck Omarosa, she's a dog, says Denise. I agree. I don't like backstabbers, I can tell you that. You know, you have all of the, very, very smart kind of people in Trump's orbit saying, well, if these problems were going on, why didn't you say anything a year ago? Why didn't you say anything right after you were hired? Why didn't you say anything 6 months in? And then she gets let go, releases a book. And I don't even want to spend any time on this, but it needs to be addressed. 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 If you don't understand, it needs to be addressed. Denise says, I think she's trying to make a buck and everyone knows it. That's exactly what I'm saying. Denise just said it better. Retired honorable gentleman says, woof. Yeah. I mean, I was previously, I love black girls. I was sexually attracted to Omarosa for some reason. Up until this, I just saw like this spiritual ugliness come out. It's like, oh, Jesus Christ. No more. Collateral damage in the meantime, though. Very poignant point there. Retired honorable gentleman. Trump has hired her 3 times, I think. Why would she work for a man that said N-word, for God's sake? She's black. Well, I don't think he said it. I think this is all made up to sell her fucking book. We're talking in circles. We're saying the same thing. Not that that's bad. I'm just telling you, we're saying the same thing. I mean, it is what it is, you know? Whatever. What's that Kanye song? Now, I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke nigga. And by the way, I did not just say nigger on my live stream, I said nigga. White people can say nigga, okay? I actually know how to fucking freestyle rap. I can say nigga as much as I want. Nigger is a racial slur. You will never catch me dead calling someone that word. But I can even do this. Hold on a second. Let me prove to you the power of words. Denise is a female. I can call Denise my nigga. I can call retired honorable gentleman my nigga. It's not racial. It's not racist. It's just a word. Who cares? N-I-G-G-A-H. What's up, my nigga? What's going on? I don't know how many of you guys watch the Blackie Fitzpatrick show. Every time that he's on, I always watch Blackie Fitzpatrick show. And he's from Boston, but now he lives in Austria. So he live streams from Austria. And we call each other nigga all the time. It's like, what's up, my nigga? How you doing? It's not racist. It's not racial. It doesn't mean black people. It's just a fucking word. So everyone needs to really kind of lighten up. But let me get back to the topic at hand. Denise does not have white guilt. Yep, she's a gold digger. But I ain't messing with no broke. Yo, I ain't saying she a gold digger. I like Kanye. I don't care. I don't have white guilt either. I think that's dumb. Yeah, of course it's dumb. That's from Denise, retired honorable gentleman. Yes. Makes Kim Kardashian look like an amateur. You know? I'm yo nigga JB for show. So black people can call each other niggas, but white people can't? Yeah, I'm all for freedom of language, man. I'll share a little story because the chat is still just now starting to build. We had 5, then we had 6, now we're back down to 4. We're probably going to top out at 10 watching once it gets around. But my the bass player for my previous band I was in moved to the ghettos in Philadelphia. His girlfriend was going to college down there. He moved with her. They had a cheap-ass apartment. And this is in like, both white, by the way. And this is in like 2000, 2011. And they lived in the blackest of black neighborhoods. I mean, literally. You know, just white people, we stood out like fucking street lamps. It was, you know, the blackest of black neighborhoods. And then he's like, let me introduce you to some of my neighbors, because I was their guest. I had come down to just hang out and smoke weed and play music for a weekend, and that's what I'd kind of like for a vacation, you know? So I went down, and we're just chilling with these folks, and it's like, wow, everyone's cool. They're giving us pot. We smoked a little bit of crack. Don't tell anyone, but it was really good. I'll probably, I guess if it was offered to me, I'd do it again. But I'll only, as far as I know as of right now, I'll only do that once. But that was interesting. We did some hip-hop. We played some guitar. We fucking chilled out. We cooked some sausages, some mashed potatoes. Fucking chilled out. It was... You know, they were all Obama supporters, so I tried to stay away from politics a little bit. I got questions. How long do you have to know someone to consider them your nigga? I don't know. Could be 2 seconds, could be 5 years. It depends. That's a very nebulous question. I'm not saying it's a bad question, it's just nebulous. When will, retired honorable gentlemen, when will black people get over the fact that white people will take each and every one of them for a fellow human being instead of playing on their race? I so wish they would. Denise says the homie stage is first. No. All right, because retired honorable gentleman raised a very, very important point there. Hold on, let me finish Denise. I was listening live stream yesterday with 2 black guys on it, and he's playing that race card hard. I joined the call and told him off. Okay, so here's how I look at it. I'm not saying I'm right. This is an opinion show, okay? So I'm just telling you, this is my opinion. I don't view any human being, man, woman, or any color, less or more than another. I don't care if you're a billionaire, and I don't care if you're in the street. And I'm kind of somewhere in between, more towards the street side at this point. But what I can say is racial bias, I believe at this point, and I'm not denying slavery, I'm not denying mistakes that America made in the past. I'm not doing any of that. But what I am doing is making a statement to say that in this day and age, with all the equality that's available, anybody who's still deep in their heart, harbors like racial thoughts, whether it's blacks against whites or whites against blacks or any race, You know, you have two eyes, you have a nose, you have a mouth, you have fucking hair, unless you shave your head. You've got balls and a dick, or you have a vagina. And we're all here with the smartest brains on the planet, unless it's the aliens, and that's a whole other thing. That's another show. That's another show. That's another show. Let me be clear. I'm talking about the human race, not them who come from where they come from. If we can't find a way to get along, it's not going to work out. Maybe the human race doesn't fail in 5 years, maybe it doesn't fail in 10, but it'll certainly fail in 100, and it will most certainly fail in 1,000 years. You know, if people don't start getting past all this race crap, and what's making it so popular on social media, and the reason it's polluting my chat right now, is because of mainstream media. Trump is a racist, Trump is a racist, Trump is a bigot, Trump is this, Trump is that, race, 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 black, white, race war, Antifa, all this garbage. Look, I just don't put up with it anymore. In fact, I'm frankly surprised at myself right now that I'm actually addressing the issue, because I don't even want to give it any time. No, I'm just telling you, I don't even want to give it any time. I don't want to give it airtime on my channel. Go to fucking hell. Not you guys, but, you know, the topic. Get away from me. It's distracting from the larger issues. Omarosa is a fucking cunt. Period. The president's cabinet is filled with snakes and liars and weirdos. Get over it. Just realize it. Just let that sink in. We, for once in many, many decades, some say since Reagan, I have researched Reagan and I don't agree with that. I would say probably since FDR, that actually has a president that really wants to turn the country around. I'm not saying Reagan's bad. I'm just saying, you know, it is what it is. But all the media wants to talk about are these headlines of race, sexism, race, race, and then they pepper in the terror attacks. I mean, it's so transparent to see, folks. If folks don't watch it, I'm sorry, if folks don't internalize what I'm saying, don't watch my show. Don't do it. Just don't bother. Oh, JB's a little outspoken. Oh, JB, you know, says things that, you know, others won't say. Well, actually, Alex Jones says them, and Blackie Fitzpatrick says them. You know, I keep it away from other channels because they like to do music and stuff like that. But, you know, at a certain point, you really need to... I'm going through this right now. I'm going through basically what could be considered a life crisis. At a certain point, you really have to just take a step back and look at where the hell you are. And we need to take a step back and look at where the hell we are as a country. Okay, we have, in my opinion, I'm not putting my political views on you guys, I'm just saying in my opinion, I believe we have a businessman as a president that is going to eventually be remembered in history, 2 terms by the way, is going to be remembered in history as one of the best presidents the United States ever had. And that's where I stand. And with that, I'll take your comments and questions. Who's Spicy? I guess I made Spicy a moderator. I just... Oh, is Spicy VTech? Islam is filth? Any white person who feels comfortable using the N-word, use when you were talking to a black person. I do, and I've done. No problem at all. I don't say N-G-G-E-R. I'm just like, what's up, my nigga? How are you? And they're like, what's up, my white nigga? And I'm like, yeah, no problem with that. Because it's about the energy. It's not about the words. Words are flimsy as hell. That's why I put my face on camera and I didn't choose to do a blog. It would be much easier and much less labor intensive for me to just do a blog. But that's why I put my face out on YouTube and out on the internet, you know? Because every word I say, I want attached to the person that you know is me. I might have to take the shirt off again. It's getting really fucking hot. Damn it. But now we have 6 watching and 4 likes, 20 minutes in. I'm sure we're going to have some good comments coming in. On Gent agrees with Islam equals filth. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Islam at all. Black members of society are just the same as white/Latino societies. Some proper dickheads out there, and some good folks. Exactly. Let me translate what retired honorable gentleman said in a shorter phrase. There are dicks and cocksuckers and pieces of shit, and then there's good folks that just want to live. Okay? Really simple. I'm just telling you. In fact, I'm really just repeating back what you guys are telling me. It's really hot. I'm fucking sorry, man. Chat, I should say, chat. I'm really sorry, chat. Gotta go fix something to eat. Much love to you all. Thank you, Denise. Yeah, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 grocery bags over there. I will bring them in and I will finally have food again. I'm probably only going to do 23, 27. All right, I'm going to cut this stream at 30 minutes. So we all have about 7 minutes to get our stuff in. So get your stuff in, get your comments in. Get your comments in. Let's go. And what's cool about, I guess, my position, I suppose, is I can just cut the stream anytime and just go watch JujuBot or Gramps. You know? So it is what it is. And you guys all know me now as, hey, let's just change the subject. Okay? Who likes the new tag, JB Jupiter? I think it's cool. And by the way, if you say you don't like it, I'm not going to unfriend you or ban you. I'm just curious. I like it. JB Jupiter. JB Lamarsby I made when I was really, really drunk. Hangouts is getting pretty active right now. I just got 3 alerts. We all know the main thing right now is that Trump wins over the November midterms. After that, it's a war, but easier. That's from OnGent. Yeah. Yeah, I don't agree. I don't agree. First off, I hope you're right. Second of all, I don't agree. I think the Democrats are rabid dogs. And I'm not a Republican and I'm not a Democrat. I'm a conspiracy researcher. Okay? But I think the Democrats are rabid. I think they want blood, politically speaking. And I'm from Boston, so I'm surrounded by Democrats. I was raised by hardcore socialist Democrats. And, when I look at the landscape, everyone who's predicting a November midterm election landslide for what the president would prefer, I don't think you all have done enough research because you don't understand how angry the Democrats are, the brainwashed Democrat zombies are. I just don't think you've done enough. I'm not saying you're dumb. I just don't think you've done enough research to really understand how hateful and the level of vitriol on the Democrat side has permeated into a certain sector of the country. And if you don't know your enemy, you're never going to be able to defeat them. Retired Honorable Gentleman, long one. The Republicans will be even more ramped up for sure, but that'll surely be more obvious to the masses, even the Democrat voters, question mark. I'm not sure I understand that. Let me read that again. The Republicans will be even more ramped up for sure. But that'll surely be even more obvious to the masses, even the Dems voters, Democrat voters. Yeah, I'm just not following you there. I'm not saying you're wrong, I'm just saying I don't understand it. Oh, if Trump wins the midterms. Yes. Which we should, and I think we will, but I'm just saying, I'm just telling you. Look out. Look out. We're all here on my chat room. I never thought I would be on YouTube chat. I never thought I would have a live show on YouTube, shirtless in my garage. You know what I mean? Smoking cigarettes that I just ran out of. Son of a bitch. I might have to take you guys with me to the store. Oh, I just found a little snipe. Nice. Just a little bit left. Yeah, I don't know how to answer that kind of stuff. And certainly I'm not a mind reader, and I'm not a futurist. But I do follow trends. Well, that we can agree on 100%. Retired Honorable Gent says there's no clear-cut answer to what's going to happen in the midterm elections. I agree. I agree 100%. I'm glad that fucking psycho bitch, what's her name? Kamala Harris? She's kind of gone away. They were talking Kamala Harris for president. Kamala Harris for president. How about you go fuck yourself? How about that? Kamala Harris. Give me a fucking break. How about this? How many presidents, Bushes, Clintons, Bush, Clinton, Bush, Clinton, Bush, Clinton, you know, that's what it was supposed to be. How many of them have made successful, non-government involved international trade deals with multi-billion-dollar contracts with countries all around the world and came out on top? The answer is none of them. Because they're fucking mouthpieces for the New World Order, which does nothing. Peace, Raging. Yeah, thanks for coming by, Raging. Alright, I said I was going to end at 30. So, we're at 31:45. I'm going to end in 30 seconds. Let's get our final comments in, and hopefully... Alright, fuck it. I'm out. I'll see you guys at JujuBot or Gramps. Peace.